Hey up, lords and ladies of YouTube, welcome back to episode 13. Just a little disclaimer. So, I noticed in a couple of my other videos that I had a weird, sometimes buzzing, sometimes crackling sound to my microphone. The only thing I can put it down to is that I sometimes record when my little one is napping, and so I have to have the baby monitor on my desk, and I think that that's been causing some kind of interference. It's the only thing I've noticed, and it does seem to be when I've got the baby monitor around. So I've moved it a little further away today. But yeah, if we get any buzzing on this recording, then that's definitely the reason. And if it's too much of an issue, then I'll just have to reduce the amount of recordings and only record when I don't need the baby monitor around. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to put out there, just to let you know that I'm aware that some of the episodes have had a weird sound in parts, and I think that that's the reason why. So we are controlling now Lord Paramount Laenor, the White Seahorse, which is a cool nickname. We are in this episode going to go to war for Claw Isle, so that's definitely on the agenda. What I just wanted to touch on is, obviously we have Daemon. There's a murder plot against Daemon. Now he's got a ton of rivals, to be honest, so I mean, let's face it, it could be anybody. I think some of these rivalries are caused by him having murdered Incapable. I've not actually seen that before. Incapable and cannot take actions independently. Ah. I've never seen that before. Sorry, that just threw me off what I was doing. Yeah, so he's got quite a few rivalries, probably from people who he's killed their loved ones in battle, or openly gone against them. So, yeah, there's this ongoing murder plot. I was debating whether to find him another spouse, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do that, to be honest. I'm also debating either letting his children have access to the dragon pit or to give them an egg. So let's just have a look. We've got our children all have either a dragon or an egg. Rhaenys is currently trying to tame a dragon. So hopefully we'll have some success there. If not, we may need to try and get our hands on more eggs, or hope. I don't know how. Maybe the wild dragons will. We've had a couple of dragons leave us, obviously, when there's been deaths of dragon riders. We have 3 in the pit. I'm not sure how many dragons we can actively keep in there at any one time. So all of our children, as far as I'm aware, yeah, you've got an egg. Jaheira, you've got an egg. Rogar has a dragon. You're taming a dragon. Or attempting to tame a dragon. So let me just check what other dragon riders we've got. So from Laenor's side, she has Danu, who I'm sure has a dragon. Yeah, she's got Silverwing, which is a really decent dragon, to be honest. So she's his caravan master. Can we get her in? She won't come. Okay. That's a shame, to be honest, because I would have liked to have her on side. We need to deal with him at some point as well. So she has a dragon. What about Baylor? Baylor does not have a dragon. Viserys does not have a dragon. Do we give him the other dragon egg that we've got, or do we let him have access? I'm tempted to give him a dragon egg. That's the one that's never gonna hatch. That seems like a nice egg. Maybe I'll give him access to the dragon pit. Can we do that or not? No, we can't. Maybe, is he not old enough? We can teach him dragon lore. Let's see then. So one of Lena's children does have... What about your children, Elena? They don't. He doesn't have a dragon or an egg. You don't have a dragon or an egg. There's only so many dragons the game can have at any one time, I think. And obviously the Targaryens have some dragons, and there's a couple of wild ones floating about. I don't want to waste any if we're kind of at a limit. Best friend. Oh yeah, that was the death of Corlys. She's filled with anger. She's lashing out. Okay. And Barbara's children. She's reclusive. Oh yeah, we married her off to the Prince of Dawn. I remember. We've got Jaehaera, Aelor, and Valyrian. Do we let some of her children? I think, so we can give him access to, I'm going to give him access, so effects on Lewis, made an authorised tamer of his dragon pit. An authorised tamer is a character that's been granted special permission to access a specific dragon pit regardless of its laws. That dragon pit owner can remove this distinction at will. A character can only be an authorised tamer of one dragon pit at a time. So he will become an authorised tamer of the... Yeah, let's grant him access. For now. And I think we will... Let's just give him the dragon egg. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, I'm changing my mind every 2 minutes. I'm not going to because he's not, I don't know if we'd get any control over him and his dragon, and that looks like a really nice dragon egg. So there's time to allow him access. We'll just give Lewis access to the dragon pit for now. Let's just quickly check. So the intrigue, it only has a 5% success chance. You're here in Driftmark. Where have we got to be? We're on Disrupt Schemes. I'm going to come and find secrets and see if we can't figure out who it is that's trying to murder Daemon. So we are going to go to what? We also had a couple of criminals to deal with. So we'll do this now. Guardian for your daughter, Rhaenys. She needs a guardian. What lifestyle? She's on martial. So we'll allow Daemon. We'll send that proposal. Can pardon criminals. Who are you? Alcortia is a cannibal. And she's possessed. I had no idea. I don't even know who she is. Ice Riverman. Frozen Shore, all gods. She seems like a bit of a dangerous character, to be honest. We're not going to pardon her. Is a known criminal, allowing to imprison her. If we fail to imprison her, she'll leave our court. That's fine. I think he would try to imprison her. He wouldn't want a possessed cannibal wandering around his court. Definitely not. We also have to deal with these vassals. We don't have a hook on her. So she refused our demand, and she's a fornicator. I know that Laenor is a compassionate and forgiving man. However, we have to remember that he also has Daemon, sort of giving him advice, guiding him. And I think that Daemon's view would be, you cannot let this stand. It cannot go unpunished. Waiting response regarding it. So we can't deal with her just yet, but I think that that's what we would definitely do. Daemon is our Castellan, and he would be telling us we do not allow that shit to slide, basically, is my view on the matter. So, let's initiate our first war. Is Laenor. We'll go for our own claim. It's only a cost of 19 prestige. Okay, and I think... let's raise our army here. Probably overkill, to be honest. We definitely don't need, but we're making a point. Happy for you to educate my son, Viserys. Okay. Managed to avoid capture and has fled to the countryside. Okay. That's fine. Potentially might not be the last we hear of her. Your nephew Lewis will be betrothed to my daughter Rhaenys. So I think I actually set up a couple of proposals, betrothal propositions yesterday. Who's commanding this army? Lord Lewis. I don't think we need the dragons, but do we let them face the might of the dragons? Do you know what? Why not? I can't remember who is our knights. So Aelor, Daemon. Do we have any? No, I don't think so. We need to find him a spouse. I'm just going to quickly do that while I remember, because I will forget otherwise. Are there any high Valyrian women we can marry him off to? Only youngsters. What about Westeros? Valyrian. Let's see. We'll send that proposal. They're married. Cool. Can we force him? Can we actually make him the commander? This would be quite interesting. We will make him fight this battle. As much as I would like to go and take the dragon as our first real war. Also, Lewis can go with his dragon. Where's Adrian? Have I gone past him? No, there he is. You are going to come and command this battle. Just to make an extra point. Okay, let's get over there. So, young Viserys, Lord Adrian's son, has at last arrived from Claw Point for his education. Once he is settled in, the lessons will begin. Excellent. We shall find it if there is any secrets to be found. Two months left. We are just going to continue this siege. We should be able to finish the siege before then. Okay, Elena. So this is our daughter. Excellent. So seaports and trader stalls alike come with anticipation and anxiety, all centred around the rumour of a newly hatched dragon's egg. However she managed it, Elena has named her new black hatchling. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Can we change the name of that dragon? That's a cool dragon. Incredible. Excellent. So our beneficiary approaches us with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? He must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face because he continues, I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more. Okay. To my beloved Jane. We do actually get along with this wife. Only the father above. There is no need for a dedication. He can dedicate it to his wife, that's fine. So we have a new spy. Frustrating news from Caraxes' feeders today. He has begun to demand food rather than waiting for it to be given. Adding on to the frustration, he has even begun to growl at the servants, who do not bow when they approach him. Caraxes has clearly developed an arrogant streak. The question is if I will let this continue. Whose dragon is this? That's our son's. That's Rogar's dragon. This is turning out to be a nice looking dragon as well. A dragon is to be respected after all. They gain the trait Imperious. So they would gain the trait Supporting. Values being loyal. Best serve it quickly. Because it's our son's dragon, he's still quite young, and the dragon's quite young. We're going to... We want the dragon to have a good temperament and a high taming chance, so... The dragon will respect us, hopefully. Okay, we have seized an artifact, seized Celtigar armour after the siege of Claw Isle. Nice. My beneficiary insists that the funds I have supplied with are not enough. Be with higher quality. Yes, that's fine. We have a perk available. Take that. And we'll bring our army over here to try and end this siege and go to battle with them. A dragon has definitely showed up. Siege down this place as well, it won't take long. Okay, I arrived back at my castle after a long lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 48 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated. So it saddens me that I've not heard from my wife Jane or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of life. There is even an entire table laden with pomegranate cakes, my favourite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten. I cannot believe that Jane went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Rogar approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, he says, I've 3 gifts here for the choosing, one shall be yours. Good things come in small packages. We got sponge on a stick. Thank you, our beloved son, for the sponge on a stick. We have another spy. Oh no! What happened? He just died of old age? Well, at least he didn't get murdered. I was kind of intrigued as to who it was that was trying to murder him. But that's a loss. What will Caraxes do now? This is a real loss. Continues to reside with Daemon's family as they mourn. It is unclear what comes next for him. So he's staying. He's flying around Driftmark. Hopefully he stays. Can we... We can't interact with the dragons, right? Caraxes is spindly? Okay, we've won the siege. Oh, is this it? Caraxes is savage and likely to fiercely resist any attempt to confine him. He will not go peacefully into the dragon pit, leaving Caraxes beneath the open sky. It risks his feral terror falling upon the small folk. It is essential for the prosperity of my people and lands that the right person for the job quickly coordinates the effort to imprison the beast, far away from those it would harm. The dragon keepers, as led by Joffrey, are best suited. Okay, so let's look at this carefully. The possible outcomes. Okay, so we can ask the dragon keepers, as led by Joffrey, to try and force Caraxes into the dragon pit. There's only a 48% chance that that's going to happen. Joffrey would gain prestige. Caraxes would be in the dragon pit, but there's a 51% chance that these will be the possible outcomes instead. So Joffrey is killed, or he gains the trait wounded. That sounds like Joffrey's more than likely going to die. We can lead the effort ourselves, but there's a 65%, so we've got a better chance than Joffrey of getting Caraxes into the dragon pit, but we also could be killed. Oh, actually, this is too dangerous. Yeah, I think we'll leave Caraxes for now. I don't know if over time it becomes easier to tame the dragons, or maybe our heir will be better at it than we are, but for now I don't think it's we can enforce our demands. Can we demand a hostage? I don't think we can. I don't think... No, it won't allow us to do that. I think it's because she won't be landed once we enforce these demands. So be it. Okay, let's disband. You defeated Lady Amiana Velaryon is winning against Celtigar. I don't think that Laenor would, and now we don't have Daemon in our ear telling us to, to get a grip of this situation. I am a bit sad that he's dead though. So he's betrothed. Let's keep an eye on his children. She's betrothed. And she's unlanded. Balon is not betrothed. We'll keep an eye on him. He's also not got an education focus. He's quite diplomatic, just like us. Who else could be his... Lewis can educate him. Captured Lady Amiana's courtier. Ah, yeah, he's a lowborn. I was hoping we'd got somebody who was a part of her dynasty. Let's have a look at our prisoners. He was imprisoned by us. Can't ransom anybody. They can stay in prison for now. This guy's been in prison for 14 years. What did he even actually do? Well, we'll leave him in there for now. Genuinely can't remember what he did. So we have an empty council position. Lord Adrian, absolutely not. Oh, this is tough. I don't actually know what the what constitutes a good Kedri is, because these seem to have high diplomacy and then high. Is it like a sum of all skills, or I'm not entirely sure. Who would be best to have? It's a shame that none of our sisters, we can't choose them because they might be good options. It would have been nice to keep it in the family. There is Lewis. But he's still quite young. Going to assign it to Kedri. And when he dies, we could potentially give that position to Lewis. Okay. Above the domain limit. High Lordship of Claw Isle. Let's grant this to someone. Oh, we could give that to Lewis. And he then becomes our vassal. That would be quite nice. A little nod to our sister there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. He's humble, cynical, gregarious, fickle. I don't think he's going to cause us any major issues, is he? I'm going to grant it to Lewis. He's become our vassal. He's a member of our dynasty. We've allowed him access to the dragon pit. I think that all is sounding really good. Azanti. Oh no, did he already have a dragon, or did he tame that one? I have no idea. Let's see. Knighted by Rogar. Okay. Tamed Azantia. No, he tamed Azantia a while ago. Okay. Ah, I think it was... Who did we allow access? Completely forgotten. You can tell I'm tired today. I'm literally not with it in the slightest. Designate a guardian. Oh yeah, she needs a guardian now that Damon can't do it. Someone with high martial would be lovely. Our knight and a brilliant strategist. Yeah, that will be good. Our courtier Dalla. She's a fornicator. Oh, she's pregnant. No, I think we'll pardon her. May incite the loyalist faction to revolt. We're going to try and imprison her. Screw it. Damon would have enjoyed us trying to do that. Celtigar armor. We are going to gift that to so one of Laenor's children. We'll give it to young Viserys. Because he does have Celtigar blood in him. So that makes sense. We're absolutely not giving it to Adrian. I do want to deal with him, to be honest. I feel like this can't go unpunished. We need a hook on him, though. So he's her uncle. He's been having it away with his niece. Yeah, that needs dealing with. Like, surely. Surely that needs to be dealt with. This is shunned by us. Incestuous is shunned by us. He's spending a lot of his time in the brothel. She's got a murder secret. Oh my god. She killed her? Is she like helping us with the feud by murdering off the Celtigars? I mean, I kind of don't blame her, to be honest, but still, that's a bit of a shock. Okay, okay. I knew she died. I did wonder who. So do we know that? Did I figure that out in the last episode and just forgot about it? Oh my god, I'm actually like concerned about my poor memory when I'm tired. So this guy's a deviant. We can blackmail her, but I don't want to. We'll blackmail this guy. I know that Laenor is like is in general like quite a forgiving guy, but I feel like there's certain things he just would not let slide. We want this as well. We're gonna have to take this. We can't go to war for this though, can we? We're not going to war for his claims. Absolutely not. I'm gonna have to fabricate a claim again then. Where is it? I'm looking in the wrong place. There we go. We'll work on fabricating that claim. Hopefully we can get that. It'd be nice to take that in the same episode as well. Settle it on the battlefield. Rally the troops. It's a shame. I didn't really want to have to do this. How many troops has she got? And we will lead this ourselves. Barbara has given birth to a daughter. Jaina. Lovely. Lord Edin the Fermented joined the war against the tyranny of Lord Paramount Laenor. I must rescind your appointment as Master of Laws of the Iron Throne, effective immediately. Fine. It's a shame, but fine. Another secret? Okay. Use her lover. Humphrey Fishwell. Fine. Can we marry her to him? And just have done with it? Oh! He's died. Old age. Wasn't he the guy we just made our new Castellan? I think it was. Humphrey Fishwell. These crack claws are causing nothing but problems. Can we search for his dynasty? Is it this one? It was the red one. We can't marry him. He won't accept. So he's the... yeah, okay, never mind. Probably because she's lowborn and a fornicator and what have you. Who did we take in the siege? Lady Birena's daughter and her guest. Force demands, so be it. Disband. And we gain some legitimacy. You will take us seriously, our vassals. Who joined in the war? Lord Patrick's Castellan. Why was he joining in? Never mind. Right. On to more pressing business. Lord Lewis. I feel like, was there something about this guy at some point that... This is the guy we met on the tour who wasn't doing very well at much of anything, really. So I don't know if we'd want him as our Castellan. Master Aemon, he's near death, so that's probably not going to be a good choice. It's a shame that this guy's been cheating on our sister, because I would have appointed him. We do have a good relationship with this guy, though. Let's put him in the... Let's give him that position. I need to look into what makes a good Castellan, to be honest. Oversee the realm. Fortified defences. Nah, we're fine for now. Let's deal with this. So we have her imprisoned. Who's looking after Longbar then? Her spouse, probably. How much will she pay to get out? 50 gold. We'll ransom the child first. I will let the child leave the prison. Inspired person can be sponsored. He wants to weave something. Okay, fine. Just spending money rapidly here. So we're winning this feud. King Rhaegar's Master of Laws. Did he take our position and give it to her? Oh, he did. Why has he done that? And we're so much better at it than she is. As if he's just taken our position on his council and given it to her. Do you know what? Laenor is like... Request a claim for what? High Lordship of Claw Isle? Gets a press claim on the High Lordship of Claw Isle. Yeah, Laenor's like a kind, forgiving kind of guy, but she's taking the piss now. This woman is absolutely taking the piss. What can we do about it? Can we murder her? Oh, 95% chance that the scheme is successful. Yeah, it's worth the stress, Laenor, I'm sorry. I feel like Laenor is a good guy, but he'll only take so much. We can hire a maester. Oh yeah, we need to send for a maester from the Citadel. see. Invite dragon seeds. Ride sea smoke. We're quite stressed. I wonder if this will lower stress. We'll lose some stress and increase our bond with our dragon. Let's do that. Diplomacy is a matter of words. Words exchanged orally or in writing. Discussions, talks, dialogue, conversations. It's all about the exchange, gifts or words. But diplomacy would be much easier if everyone could communicate as dragon riders do with their dragons. There would be no more interpretation, pretense, subterfuge or simpering. All that would remain is the concrete, the true. Communication in its purest form. The mind would replace the paper, the link would replace the ink. If such a thing could happen one day, the world would be profoundly changed. But that day has not yet arrived. But today, only dragon riders can communicate with dragons, a privilege granted to only a handful. Yet when Seasmoke and I are together, in our own world, I cannot help but feel diplomacy ought to be about connection. My friends and allies could only bond with me in the same way, so we lose some stress and we gain 4 trait experience in dragon blood. Awesome. I wonder if we can... Yeah, let's teach him dragon law. Be good to get our son and heir well prepared. Right, Vagon. How are we dealing with Vagon? And he is married to... Who is she to us? I've completely forgotten. Our cousin's daughter. I think we're going to pardon him then. Can change Lewis's contract. Yeah, we'll take more feudal taxes. Designate a guardian. We'll do that ourselves. We don't have any agents helping us. Where is she? She's here, but she's travelling. I don't know if we have anyone in that court too. Okay, the maester I sent from the Citadel has arrived in Driftmark. A Wolfswood clansman by the name of Domeric. Let's hope he will be loyal and wise. Cool. Oh, we've got plus 91 opinion with him already. That's good. I was just going to say we might need to sway him. Let's see if our wife can help with court intrigue. We won above the domain limit again. Let's see. Stone dance. Nah, can we grant it to Baena? Let's have a look. Hang on. I spot my wife Jane chattering excitedly to Guerrero, listing ideas and suggestions for his brooch. And as you were forging a brooch, she goes on, it may as well match my grandmother's old brooch. Part of his soul seems to be dying. Listen, well, my wife must be heard. Come, darling, let's leave it to the expert. She loses 10 opinion of us. No, we're going to leave it to the expert. She can be annoyed with us momentarily, that's fine. So, Dynasty, Valyrian Dynasty. Lord Daeron the Black Seahorse of Needlewater. Lord Lewis of Claw Isle. Laenor of Driftmark. Okay, so we're going to grant the title to the Lordship of Stonedance to Ares Velaryon, just to keep it within our dynasty, and he is our niece's son. Unfortunately, he is the grandson of Lord Adrian, which can't be helped. He's obviously Laenor's grandson, so yeah, we're going to grant that title to him. And his dad is acting as his regent, and he's become our vassal, so that's cool. Let's try get some time ticking on. Our friend died. What did she die of? Old age. At least it's old age and she's not been murdered. We don't have anything to investigate. My spy master Adrian has discovered preparations of a scheme against me. While we do not know yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my wife. We must stop the villain. Has she got rivals? She has. Our seneschal and harbour master. My beneficiary raves me over with a wide grin. I have toiled many days and nights, and finally my work is done. He presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I lift the fabric, my eyes grow wide. An extravagant brooch of masterful craftsmanship. It consists of an emerald that is adorned with intricate filigree. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, fertility plus 25%. Excellent. This is actually lovely. This is lovely indeed. Do we need more children? We probably always need more children. Lord Corlys is making gold, trinket, ancient plat, prestige, learning, stewardship, prestige. Probably take off that trinket and pop this one on. I need to look at these at some point. Provisional catastrophe. The morning chorus of twittering birds accompany me down to the cellar, the light of dawn giving way to gloomy darkness lit only by sputtering lamps. I yawn and stretch as I go, my feet padding across the floorboards. Once my eyes adjust to the lack of light, a culinary tragedy is unveiled by them. Apple cores, scattered crumbs, bones flensed clean of their meat. In shock I look around the entire room, but everywhere my eyes land they find yet more evidence. Suddenly in the corner a soft contented burp. If you enjoyed the cellar you'll love the dungeon. So what has she done? She's just eaten lots of things. She is pregnant, so we can probably let her off. So she's our courtier. She's of our dynasty. Who is she? Our cousin's granddaughter. My treat, I guess. We gain stress and we've already lost some gold. We wouldn't... Nah, he wouldn't imprison her. He wouldn't send us to the dungeons for that. There's no way. Accolade loses rank. Okay. Found a person willing to be our spy. Okay, that will serve me well. Rhaegar brought my son Rogar to the market today. Rogar was to hand out alms to the poor and needy, to learn about charity and a ruler's plight to the less fortunate. The scatterbrained child couldn't decide who to give the gold to, Rhaegar says, visibly annoyed. At the end he had given one coin to the one-legged naperer, one to a blind urchin, used another coin to buy a comfit, gave one to me of all people, and lost the last one in a ditch. It seems that little Rogar is quite unable to make up his mind. Bless him. Why choose one path when you can choose all of them? So he gains the trait fickle. A boost to his diplomacy. And hostile scheme resistance. Yeah, he's on the diplomacy education just like us. You must care for the poor. So he gains the trait generous. Diplomacy +3, monthly income -10%. Acts of benevolence and charity are no strangers to this character. Those poor sods are all beneath you. He wouldn't. Does he want to be fickle? Or, I mean, this gives the biggest... But he gets fickle from us, so we're going to let him keep fickle just because he gets that trait from us. I enter Jaheira's room, approaching where her dragon egg is cradled, waiting to be hatched. I run my hands over the scaly surface of the egg and shiver as I feel nothing but cold stone beneath my palm. The usual warmth is all but gone, and the dragon inside is likely lost, never to hatch at all. Shall I give her another egg to try? Let's try another. How can this be? Do I give her another egg? No, we're not going to give her another egg. Sorry, my love, but you're not getting another egg just now. Prowl through documents both ancient and of less provenance. Yes, see it done. Okay, and I think we're probably going to end the episode there. Okay, so Caraxes joined as an agent in my scheme. He's the courtier. He's her courtier. Well, that's amazing. Secrecy still 95%. Success chance 95%. Excellent. Could not be going better for us. So yeah, we'll allow this guy to join in this scheme against her. And we do now have the... Yeah, we can declare war. We do have the claim to the High Lordship of Claw Isle. So we'll work on that in the next episode. But I will leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. And thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.